What's up, family? Hey, I want to make a quick video. A long time ago, I heard the story of a holy man talking to God. And the holy man asked God, what's the difference between heaven and hell? God looked at the holy man and took him to a room. He opened up a door, and inside this room was a large round table filled with people. And on the table was a big pot of stew. Smelled good. And each of the people had a wooden spoon strapped to their arm that had the ability to reach the pot of stew. But because the wooden spoon was so long, although they can scoop up a spoonful of stew, they couldn't get the spoon to reach their mouth. And so the people sat there starving to death because they couldn't feed themselves. The holy man was distraught by what he saw. Left. God said, let's go to the next room. He opened up the door, and again, just like in the first room, large round table, big pot of stew, surrounded by people. And again, each had a long wooden spoon attached to their arm. And yet in this room, the people were laughing, they were joyful, they were at peace. They looked healthy. The holy man looked at God and said, how is this possible? They left the room. God said, in the first room, the selfish only thought about feeding themselves. In this room, they learned to feed each other. And because they learned to feed each other, they became interdependent upon each other. Big deal, right? How does that relate to life? You get what you give. If you're so consumed with what you're getting out of life, if you're so consumed with what's going on wrong in society, and all these groups aren't doing what you want them to do, and yet you're not doing anything to make society better, yet you're not doing anything other than judging and looking down on everybody else because they're not living the way you want them to live, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be like that first group. And those that are making a conscious effort to make the lives of those that they're around better, enhance their own lives. We have a choice facing us. And I'm not talking about the stupid election. We have a choice. We could choose to be like those in that first room, or we could choose to be like those in that second room. I love you guys. Peace.